Well, historically, automation has mainly affected blue-collar workers and manual labor. But what we see with AI is that it cuts across different types of tasks and work. So it affects blue-collar labor still, but it also affects white-collar labor. So educated labor force performing analytical tasks, because you can use software-based AI tools to, for instance, generate text, generate pictures, do calculations, simulations, stuff like that. And this is new to us. So what happens when we get these tools is that people are increasingly going to work with tasks that are non-routine. So everything that we can find a pattern for, we can use machines to automate, which means that by consequence, people are going to work more with less routines in their everyday life. So what type of skills do people need in the future when we have AI tools to do a lot of the heavy lifting on analytical work as well? Well, there are three types. The first are the technical experts, the people who are developing the systems. The second one is the one that is going to affect the largest part of the labor market. That's the user skills. So people in other expertise domains, in other lines of work, are going to have to learn to use AI tools and become productive with them. That's going to be a big challenge in the near future. And the third part is the type of skills that become important when people start working with a new set of skills and machine take over other sets of skills. So the typical example here would be written and oral communication, rhetorics, logical analysis, philosophy, skills you would associate with the Renaissance ideal, basically, because those skills are designed to allow us to cooperate in a complex environment. So if we look at examples today of organizations implementing AI in different ways, it's important to remember that what we're doing right now is we're in an experimental phase. So no one has the answer as to how to implement AI and get the productivity gains from it. It's a race to find those competitive advantages, and that's going to take some time. A popular example that's been used in several occasions is that medical doctors would be able to use AI tools to look at PET scans and scanned images to detect cancer diagnoses, for instance. But it turns out when you start working with those tools, there is a learning process. So the doctor needs to realize when you can depend on the tool and when you cannot, so you don't overestimate or underestimate. So the examples we have today, what we're seeing, the lesson to be learned is that we still, even if we have the technology, the journey is still ahead of us, because we have to adapt the way we work, the way our processes look, the way our organizations look.